Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shasko, and in today's video I wanted to show off the Black Flash and a pretty awesome build that you can do with it. So Sukuna drops this, and if you don't know how to farm Sukuna, I have an entire video going over everything Sukuna, link in the description down below. Anyways, let's say you have farmed Sukuna a bunch and you finally have the Black Flash. As long as you summon Sukuna in yourself one time, you will also have the Sorcerer Pants and the Sorcerer Coat. Both of these items give an 18% damage buff to the Black Flash, and that is what makes this build possible. Truly, it doesn't matter too much what you use. I always recommend Limitless and Curse because they're the best magics in the game, but your magic doesn't really matter for this build. Use whatever magic you have and just use your highest burst damage attacks. But if you have a Limitless or Curse, and I recommend using Cleave, Fire Arrow, and then also Purple. If you only have Limitless, because I know a lot more people have this than Curse, I recommend using Purple, Red, Blue, or Purple, Red, and whatever artifact you're using's best magical attack. Now for your spec, I always recommend using the Super Saiyan spec from the Z Magic. Even though it drains your stamina, and I know the Black Flash uses a bunch of stamina, it still gives you a huge damage buff, so it is worth it. But use whatever spec you have that's good. And your blessing should always be 6 size just because of its mana reduction and its overall magic damage buff. It is just such an insane ability. So unfortunately, this setup is a lot better with the Vanity Game Pass. However, it is still good without it. If you do not have the Vanity Game Pass, skip to this time on screen. If you do have the Vanity Game Pass, then stick here with me. So you're going to want to use the Sorcerer Coat and the Sorcerer Pants in your Vanity slots, as well as the Blue Demon Necklace from the Infinity Castle raid. Now, if you have either the Limitless or Curse artifact, use either Limitless or Sukuna in your Vanity Armor Helmet slot. If you happen to somehow have both of them, then I'd recommend using the Limitless hat in your Vanity slot. Overall, your hat Vanity does not matter. So then for your armor, you're going to want to be using Sukuna if you happen to have the Curse and Limitless artifact and happen to have this. If not, then I recommend going full Rotted Knight set, and then recommend using either the Curse Scarf or the Infinity Scarf. Doesn't matter which, just use whatever one you happen to have. If you do not have the Vanity Game Pass, then I recommend using the Rotted Knight Helm, using the Sorcerer Coat, using the Sorcerer Pants, and then either the Curse Scarf or Infinity Scarf, depending on which magic artifact you have. If you have either of these, if you have neither of these, then it really doesn't matter which one you use. They're still just the best scarf in the game. Now you know what items to use, let's go over how the thing actually works, because this weapon is very unique. So the more you hit an enemy and the higher your combo counter gets on the bottom left, the more damage the Black Flash is gonna do, and this caps out at 15 hits. And this thing does so much damage once you get it up to 15 hits. So the strategy with this weapon is to basically, obviously, get up to 15 hits, and then once you're at 15 hits, that's when you want to use its amazing V-Spec, which is basically the Black Flash itself, and this absolutely shreds any enemies. So basically what my strategy is with this is I use 6 Eyes and Super Saiyan, and then I get up to 15 hit combo, then I just use all my magic attacks and the V-Spec, and literally everything dies. This is super effective against every single enemy in the game. I use this against a ton of bosses for this video. But the only downside is it is such an in-your-face strategy that you often die pretty fast because, again, you have to be so close to the enemy to use the Black Flash. And especially if you don't have the Vanity Game Pass, you're going to be running this with a lot less HP. It still works, but it is a very risky strategy. But I think it's a lot of fun to use, and it is a very underrated weapon as well. I don't think a lot of people realize just how powerful this thing is. Anyways, guys, this video was very short. I just wanted to make one highlighting the Black Flash because it is a very fun weapon to use, and it is truly very powerful. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!